We all want to achieve goals in life and in business. We all have ideals and dreams, but why is it that only some people can actually do it? Is it a matter of luck, opportunity, or talent? Depending on the person, it could be a combination of all these three elements. Beyond this, the only common factor that comes up when talking to successful people is discipline. Whether it's a business person growing an organization or an athlete wanting to win a medal in a competition, discipline is the element that everyone believes in and that everyone shares, especially if you're starting as an entrepreneur and you want to be successful in your business. Discipline is a fundamental element in obtaining goals, dreams, and desires. It's what keeps us going when times are tough and the winds aren't blowing in our favor. It makes bad times easier to get through. For this, we must constantly practice, repeat, and believe in our purpose, which is what keeps us moving forward and focused. Discipline sometimes requires sacrifices to reach our end goal. Having discipline means being very structured in our approach to reaching our goals. An athlete will have a training schedule, competition, diet plan. They will continue this until they reach their final goal, because they know that through disciplined practice, they can hone their skills to be the best they can be and ultimately reach their goal. This is important in business and for leaders. Take discipline to improve your planning, organization, and execution. However, this is sometimes lacking in organizations. Everyone wants the desired result, but unfortunately, they don't put in the energy, effort, and planning necessary to make it happen. They formulate their goals, dreams, and wishes, and then hope everything will just magically happen.
What?
So what does it take to be disciplined in the business world? Let's start with some necessary elements that will help us to have discipline. Purpose. What is your goal, your wishes, your vision? Be clear about where you want to go and the outcome you want. This will give you strength to be disciplined. Make a commitment in public and with everyone so that you can stay accountable. Even if your goal is to improve a single particular process, be clear about what you want it to be and what success looks like in improving that specific process. Plan. Write the plan of how to get there step by step. What are your intermediate goals? How will you measure success? What supports are needed and how will you get them? Good planning will greatly ensure or improve the chances of your goals coming true. Your plan is your roadmap to tell you how to get to your desired state. Mini rewards. When you're struggling to achieve your goal, your dreams, or your desires, you need some motivation along the way. It may take a while before you reach your final destination. Mini rewards make sense of what you're doing now and will make you feel good, giving you the motivation to continue with your goal. This motivation allows you to keep your eye on the nearby prize and stay focused. Trust. You must trust your purpose and plan. If you put the right energy and effort into your first two items, then you have a solid plan. Nothing is perfect, so if things don't exactly go as planned, your plan will still be a good foundation, and you can go back with a few adjustments to get on track. Of course, I insist if you must make corrections in the course to get back on track, do not throw away the plan or the goal because the road has been complicated. Now is when discipline becomes critical in order not to take the easy path and revert to old habits. Discipline distinguishes those who dream from those who dream and execute. The business world needs more dreamers to run, and discipline is one of those fundamental traits required to achieve success. People with good self-control spend less time considering whether or not they should indulge in behaviors that damage their health, and they're able to make positive decisions more easily. They don't let impulses or feelings dictate their choices. Instead, they make balanced decisions, and as a result, they tend to feel more satisfied with their lives. There are things that will help you learn to be disciplined, and that will help you gain the willpower you need to have a happier life if you are looking to take control of your habits and decisions. If something is important as an entrepreneur, it's to know that how to sell their product or service. But to achieve their goals, discipline is essential. In the absence of it, they may have lost the progress they've already made. And for that reason, I've come to tell you what you need to know about discipline and how to achieve it. Discipline is a quality that if you don't have it, you have to develop in order to be a good entrepreneur and have the success that you want. This quality consists of habit, under which norms and rules are created under one's behavior and attitude, because with it, hand in hand, you can achieve a positive effect on the project you're undertaking. These habits that you're going to form will depend on you, your motivation, and what you want to achieve in yourself. All that discipline that can be implemented in the workplace in a way that boosts your project. It won't be difficult for a disciplined person to adjust to a new schedule, new routine, or fulfill their life's responsibilities, creating great things that can lead to their own business. The key to being successful is allow everything you do to your own happiness and do it with a lot of discipline and dedication, because doing so, you will be seeing the fruits of your success and feel satisfied with what you do. You can apply discipline not only to your business, but also to your daily life. For example, Add sports or a healthy diet to your routine. These same actions will allow you to feel better for your business so that your physical and emotional well-being will lead you to plan and make better decisions. Those who work with you will feel very comfortable seeing the discipline you show every day, whether they're employees, colleagues, or partners, building confidence and motivation, not to mention the discipline that will become contagious. Symptoms of lacking discipline. It's normal that there's failures when working on discipline. The important thing is to identify when it happens and to change it as soon as possible. For example, if you go for a run every day, you'll be very motivated. However, over time, you could get lazy and start procrastinating, and that's going to make it harder to get back on track. To avoid this, when you don't feel like doing that activity, you must remember why you do it and what's the goal and reward to motivate you to continue. There are several reasons why discipline can cost work. Number 1, to think that one is born with discipline. Number 2, having laziness and procrastination is very present. Number 3, thinking that discipline deprives you of satisfaction or pleasure. Number 4, having low self-esteem. Number 5, the lack of objectives to achieve a good goal. There are some reasons why it can be difficult to start working. If you feel you've identified any, it's important to recognize it, to combat the problem and develop discipline. In this case, you should focus on your business. For example, if you're one of those who take a long time to start work, you could generate the necessary discipline to start earlier in supporting you with reminders, alarms. Without a doubt, another symptom that we can see as a lack of discipline is being in an environment abundant with distractions and not being able to focus on what you have to do at the moment. An example is being in an important meeting and not being able to resist playing with your cell phone. Suggestions for working with discipline. Discipline can work in different ways, but the most important thing is to have willpower, to be determined to do things with your own benefit in mind to motivate yourself. One way to create the habit of discipline is to establish schedules to perform tasks or work in a project or business. You can support yourself by making daily notes, using reminders on your cell phone, setting alarms, organizing everything, and writing it down on paper, planning ahead. Start practicing with small things can help you get into rhythm, getting used to it and scaling to the level to implement in your life and business and develop it as much as possible, obtaining better and better results. Here's a list of things you can practice. Number 1, organize your ideas and how to do them. Number 2, be punctual. Always try to leave in advance of 15 minutes. Number 3, write down tasks with their date. It will help you organize yourself with the time. Punctuality is one of the qualities that may be difficult in the beginning, but it can go hand in hand with the motivation and willingness to do things. It's just a matter of working on it and seeing why it's worth it. Recommendations to increase self-discipline. One of the best ways to develop the quality is to know that your own weaknesses and see areas of opportunity where you can make positive changes. It can help you set clear goals and execution plans, eliminate temptations that may prevent you from moving forward, create simple habits, have a plan B, change your mind about willpower, and congratulate and reward yourself for achieving goals. This will help keep you motivated to achieve more and, based on discipline, build a business around your lifestyle. It's important to know that goals will not always be achieved, so you must analyze what happened to improve and learn. Don't be left with negative feelings. It's essential to keep moving forward and learning to improve on the quality, and that will help your business and in all areas of your life. If you haven't been able to discipline yourself, it's time for you to make a change. As an entrepreneur, you need to be constant in your business, so you must put in discipline into everything you do. Self-discipline, essential for professional and business success. Self-discipline, it's the real secret to success. If there ever was a true magical ingredient to achieve success, self-discipline would be it. Andrew Carnegie, one of the richest men in modern history, commissioned a man by the name of Napoleon Hill to seek out the richest and most successful people across the land in the early days of the 20th century. Self-discipline attracts opportunity. Can you guess what the common denominator was in Napoleon Hill's decade-long study of what leads to success? If you guess self-discipline, you'd be right. Napoleon Hill ultimately concluded that self-discipline is truly the starting point of all great achievements. In addition to this discovery, self-discipline has been referenced time after time for those who accomplished greatly and have achieved massive success. We do today what they won't, so tomorrow we can accomplish what they can't. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. George Washington. A disciplined mind leads to happiness, and an undisciplined mind leads to suffering. The Dalai Lama. With self-discipline, most anything is possible. Theodore Roosevelt. Self-discipline is the number one delineating factor between the rich and middle class and the poor. Robert Kiyosaki. So, if you want to learn more tips and tricks for entrepreneurs, like, subscribe, and ring the bell to be the first to know when the next video drops. I'll see you in the next vid. Ciao.